What's up, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. Welcome to my channel, Just Tree 411. And I normally don't upload a video on the day that I'm going to be streaming, but I had to talk about this, that what happened on Twitter X yesterday. Right now, I'm talking to you on a Wednesday. It's the 30th, I do believe. Yep, just looked at the calendar. It's April the 30th. So let me tell you how all of this went down, and this is going to be hilarious. So I found this picture of Justin Bieber. I saw this about this past weekend, either this past Saturday or this past Sunday. And today is Wednesday. And I was going to upload it on Sunday, but I changed my mind. I don't know why I changed my mind, but I changed my mind. Oh, I know. I was doing a Twitter space because the last Twitter space I tried to do 4 times was taken down. And so I did that, and I didn't want to have like this post on that day because I was like really like going scorched earth. So I was like, well, let me just save this on another day, and I scheduled it. So those of you who are on Twitter, you know that you can schedule posts ahead of time. And that's what I did. I was like, okay, let me go ahead and schedule this. I don't get that much traction on my account anymore because I'm hardly on there. I'm not active like I used to be. So I scheduled this on a Wednesday about 10ish in the morning. Then I come to my spaces, like my notifications are like going crazy. And I was like, what in the world? And I go, oh, no way that Justin Bieber tweet started to gain some traction. And there's a lot I want to say about this. And I'm going to show you just not only this guy, but there's other men too. Because a lot of people are like, it's drugs, it's drugs, it's drugs. Honey, no. Okay? I know a crackhead in his 50s who look better than this. So let me just tell you how we got here. So as you all know, the red pill, the ugly, the olding, the hit the wall fell on them. These men project a lot. And they always come up with this nonsense of men age like fine wine and women age like milk, which is totally not true. Let me just tell you all the truth. People age based upon their genetics and their lifestyle. If you have good genes to the point where you don't age, hey, you're not going to age. All right. I've seen people who like smoke, eat pizza and junk food, and they're in their 40s and they still look like they're in their like late 20s. It's all about genetics, but it's also about lifestyle. If you don't have the genes, but you have a good, healthy lifestyle, you don't drink, you don't smoke, you do just a little bit of exercise, but if you do a lot of exercise, that's fine too. And you eat a reasonable, healthy diet, whether it's a Mediterranean, vegan, vegetarian, keto, those kind of diets like that. So you're not overindulging in a lot of sweets, a lot of junk food, a lot of bad food, processed foods. We understand. So it's all about your genetics, okay, and your lifestyle. And if you have good genetics and you have a good lifestyle, well, then you just hit the lottery. So you have ugly men like this, men who are balding right here in the receding hairline, who makes videos. This is 5 years old because he got his butt whipped. Like say, have you looked in the mirror? Okay. So he did a video called Men Age Like Wine. And these men, every man that always says men age like wine, hit the wall. But there's a lot of guys in the MGTOW and the manosphere and the red pill genre who have aged badly. And they have to lead with their wallet, especially Grandma Tomasi and Richard Cooper. When they get old, they have to lead with their wallet because these young girls are like, ew, what am I going to do with some old crusty man? So when I posted this picture, I really didn't think it was going to get this type of traction. As of right now, it's like 34,000 views. And some of you are probably saying, that's it. That's huge for somebody who has a very low engagement Twitter account because I'm hardly on it. I post like 5 times a week. You understand? People post 20 to 25 times a day. I only do it 5 times a week. So because I don't post that often, my engagement the algorithm has somewhat ignored me, and basically my posts don't get the traction like it used to be. And I always wanted to talk about this subject because you have so many misogynists on Twitter X. You have so many anti-women males on Twitter X. You have so many incels, so many jaded, angry, undesirable, unwanted men on Twitter X. And they sit up here and say, women age like cottage cheese. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually just decided to put men age like fine wine, and I get posts like this. Now, I don't even know what show this is, okay? But Exhibit A. First of all, whoever he is, wow. I'm like, look at that jawline. Look at that. Look at those eyes. Just look at him, period. And then look at him now. What? Dude, what happened to the jawline? What happened to the chiseled look? What happened to him? What in the world? It's like completely different. And she aged well. If anybody know what show this is on or what TV series this is from or maybe movie, please let me know. Because as you can see, like whoever this was, he was looking good in his prime, but dude, no, he aged like cottage cheese left out in the sun. Now we have this regular couple. This was taken in 1988. Okay, she's a little thin here. Okay, this is really old. Like that haircut, my gosh. And now look at him. She looks great. She looks great. And him, not so much. So that's what I'm saying. These guys love to lie about how they age like fine wine. No, they don't. Okay, they start losing their hair once they get in their late 20s. The CDC statistically reports that men are fatter than women. They're heavier than us. And we as women outlive them. They do not age like fine wine. That's just a cope. So now that you understand why I said what I said, and I'm only saying this because we've been hearing for years about these unhinged, undesirable, undateable men from the red pill genre keep repeating this lie. Women always hit the wall. Let me tell you something, ladies. You got OF women, OF models who are in their 60s and 70s and 80s. Actually, there is a grandma in her early 80s making mad bank. She's part of the 1% earners on OF in her early 80s. My question is, what wall? So let me read this and I'm going to show you the replies and get ready. They were unhinged. So I showed this picture right here of Justin Bieber. Like he looking real bad. Yeah, of course he's on drugs, but that doesn't make my statement false. And this is the point I was trying to prove, or I thought I was proving. It's like everybody trying to cape for Justin Bieber. I don't care about him really personally. I said men do not age like fine wine. Facts. These are just facts, okay? So you have this chick called Natasha Carter. I don't know who she is. She's apparently somebody big. I didn't give a damn. So she says, this is drugs, not aging. And you know me. You come in my replies, dude. You don't know what kind of mood I'm going to be in. So I show a collage of men here. Oh God, see, I'm so bad with names. I'm not even going to remember all these names. I forget this actor's name. And this is Jason Momoa. This is the British guy. Ooh, he looked real bad. Johnny Depp. This is the Raiders of the Lost Ark guys. Forget his name. And I forget, oh my God, I forgot this guy's too. Wasn't him and Jennifer Aniston dating or something? Okay. Val Kilmer. And who is this over here? Richard Gere. Oh no, that's Richard Gere. Oh no. Oh, rip. So I show this collage showing like, no, dude, I can show you plenty of men who are not on drugs and they have aged badly. Then we go down here to this young lady says, who even believed what men said in the first place? Men's prime is 18 to 25. And I have to agree with her. I do. I have to agree with her. As I just said this, I say, yeah, this, absolutely. Then we got Shay Shay, and she says, he suffered from trauma And then I show Nicolas Cage, and I was like, is he on drugs? Okay. And wow, that hairline, that balding here, like, no, he looks rough. He looks really, really rough. So no, okay, stop saying women age like milk, because men age like milk too. Again, if you have good genetics or you have a good lifestyle, you're doing both, you're going to look fine. You're going to look good as you age. Okay. And then here we have this chick, Emma Brain. Now I had to block her because I'm saying to myself, like, why are you following me? You know, I'm a bitch. You know I'm me. She got with her Karen ass. This is cruel and uncalled for. He's going through so much trauma right now. He doesn't need crap like this. Now, you know me. Do I care? I don't care. They don't care either. I don't care about no Justin Bieber. I was never a fan. Why Justin Bieber? Oh no, Justin Bieber, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. So I said, it's still true. And then I put, I don't care. Cause I don't. And this heifer, she's still in her fifis. And she goes, well, no, it's not actually. Just shows how emotionally detached you are. Excuse me, have you met me? Have you met me? And of course I put her in her place, cuss her out, because I'm showing like, dude, you follow me. She reported my tweet, but for some reason still there. She mad. And that's what I'm saying. Weak women like this think that they're going to get one up on me by telling me and judging me and trying to make me feel like I should be ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I am mean. I am not nice. I'm proud of that. I don't understand where these people have. These people not met me? Like, what the hell? And weak women like this are always following me and they want to sit up here and try to shame me into being submissive and passive and a doormat like them. It never works, honey. Then this person said, and emphasis on person, this person says, I think that's drugs specifically. And I said, nope. And I said, I can do this crap all day. I'm here. I can do it all day, baby. I can do it all day. I got plenty of pictures. You ain't gonna sit up here and try to blame that on drugs. Okay? You're not on my watch. Not on my watch. You ain't going to sit up here and blame that on drugs. All right? Because this clown, Sean Penn, is not on drugs. Okay? And then Mel, for some reason, I had to block her because I thought, like, Heifer, you must don't know who you talking to. She's like, seriously? I usually love your posts. Sad. And I said, Beyond! I don't post for you, lol. What makes you think that I give a F? What you think? Clearly, you know nothing about me if you thought otherwise. Listen, if you follow me and you like my post and I post something you don't like, don't tell me because I'm going to block you. I swear to God, I'm going to block you. I am block happy. Of course, Kiki loved that. She said, the I don't post for you has me, right? She loved that. And I said, sometimes you have to remind these Karens that I'm not one to play with, okay? So Cam the King said, that's not aging, that's drugs. I said, please hush. I had to show the collage of the men again. Say, please hush. Sit down. Hush. 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 And sit down. Okay. Mike R says, ones who don't do hard drugs. Okay. I'm not even going to judge them because I make typos all the time. Of course, I just took my tweet from earlier up here and I just put shut the TF up. Because I'm like, I'm tired of this. One more. Okay, here we go. I think this is the last one. I think this is the last one. Yeah, I think this is the last one. So I'm not going to read this. It's a whole bunch of people triggered, baby. I mean, look at this. It's a whole bunch. Look, a whole bunch of them. Whole bunch of them. Like, these people were mad. Not all of them were mad. A lot of them just had something to say. Like, I would have to say it's 50-50. Some people were agreeing with me. Some weren't. Like, hey, Carmen. Hey, girl. All right. Hey, Sean. How you doing? So I had some people agreeing with me and I had some people not. So here we go right here. Once again with the whole men on drugs. Okay. Men on drugs. That's the reason why he looks bad. He's on drugs. I'm like, Alec Baldwin is not on drugs. And look at him. Look at them bags underneath his eyes. Look at them jaws. Look at that. Like, come on now. Are we really playing this game? Like, look at this. Look at this. You ain't about to gaslight me. No, 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 not on my watch. This man looks like crap. Where is the Asian like fine wine coming from? Because I don't see it. I don't. I sure don't. So anyway, I saw I wanted to say, so I got mad and I had to basically let these people know who they talking to. So of course I had to do a public service announcement, because this is what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to pretend that I'm not a B. Okay. I'm not going to pretend that I am. I'm very proud of it too. I'm mean. I'm not nice. And this is the reason why people follow me. I'm not doing that. I'm not playing a role so they can follow me. It's just my nature. It's just who I am. So I put up here because because I don't post often, I haven't been posting on the regular for the last 3-4 months maybe. So a lot of people are following me. Well, not a lot. Let me stop being hyperbolic. I have a good percentage, like probably 1/3 of people are following me, don't know my characteristics. They don't know my personality that well. And so I had to do a public service announcement so people understand, like, hey, just in case you think you're going to tell me what to do, beware, because I will block you. And then I don't want to hear you complaining and emailing me, telling me, you unblock me right now. I need you to unblock me. I'm not going to, because once I block you, you don't get no unblock. Now, unless you pay me some money, but you know, a lot of these people are cheap, so they're going to stay blocked. So I put public service announcement. 1, I don't post rage bait or participate in engagement farming. I stand behind my posts. 2, I'm a sadistic boop and proud of it too. Why the F should I be nice? That's what I like. Twitter is not a nice place, actually. Anyway, number 3, following me does not give you the right to tell me what to do or say. It will, however, get you blocked. And here's my favorite right here, the money shot right here. And finally, I'm a professional domina. Men pay me to F them up, and I happily do it without flinching. So making some of you men angry on this app also gives me pleasure. So there you have it, taters. Once again, men and women can age like milk. However, to sit up here and say one gender is going to age worse than another gender, it's toxic. And men like to dish it, okay, but they can't take it. They like to dish it out, but they can't take it. So when they talk about women, we're good sports. We take it for the most part, but oh boy, when we strike back, oh, and the pick-me's, like I said, it's not only the men who had a problem with this post. You had a lot of pick-me's. You had a lot of bottom feeders who had a problem with this post. And I don't care about them. Matter of fact, I go after them harder than I do the men. Okay, because one thing I can't stand is a pick-me. These bottom feeders, these doormats, I can't stand them. And I let them know, you can't eat with me, you're beneath me, and you shouldn't be in my replies in the first place. But anyway, let me know what you think by leaving a comment below this video. Don't forget to give me a like. And if you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Later, taters.